The game began with 1. e4, a popular opening move that aims to control the center and develop the queen's pawn. Black responded with 1. d5, known as the Scandinavian Defense, which is a counter-attacking opening that aims to immediately challenge White's central control. White then played 2. f3, which is a less common move that doesn't contribute to development or control of the center. Black responded with 2. d4, taking control of the center and preparing to develop the bishop. White continued with 3. d3, which blocks the development of the king's knight and reduces the mobility of the queen's bishop. Black then played 3. e5, further controlling the center and preparing to develop the king's knight. White's next move, 4. ne2, aims to develop the knight and control the f4 square, but it also blocks the f-pawn and reduces the mobility of the queen's bishop. Black then played 4. nf6, developing the knight and preparing to castle kingside. White's next move, 5. ng3, continues to control the f4 square, but it also blocks the development of the king's bishop and doesn't contribute much to White's overall plan. Black then played 5. h6, preventing any potential ng5 threat and preparing to castle kingside. White's next move, 6. na3, is a questionable move that doesn't contribute to development or control of the center. Black then played 6. bb4+, forcing White's king to move and disrupting White's coordination. White's next move, 7. c3, is a natural response to the bishop check, but it also weakens White's d3 pawn and doesn't fully resolve White's problems. Black then played 7. dxc3, capturing the pawn and opening up lines for the bishop and queen. White responded with 8. bxc3, trying to maintain control of the center, but Black continued with 8. bxc3+, winning a second pawn and disrupting White's king position. White played 9. bd2, trying to develop the bishop and defend against Black's threats, but Black continued with 9. bxa1, winning a third pawn and gaining a material advantage. Black then castled kingside on move 11, while White struggled to develop the rest of their pieces. Black continued to develop their pieces and attack White's weaknesses, while White's position grew increasingly difficult. In the end, Black's advantage in material and position became too much for White to handle, and Black delivered a checkmate on move 26 with 26, qxe2. Overall, Black played a strong game, capitalizing on White's mistakes and taking advantage of their superior position. As the game came to its dramatic conclusion, Black delivered the final blow with a checkmate on move 26, leaving White with no escape. It was a stunning and decisive victory, a triumph of skill and strategy that left the spectators on the edge of their seats. In the end, it was clear that Black had played a masterful game, seizing the initiative and never letting go. It was a game for the ages, one that would be remembered for years to come.